What is up everyone, my name is Eric and in this video we're going to talk about 5 tips to work from home. Coronavirus has been spreading and many companies have been asking their employees to work from home. What this means is soon your workplace will shift from your office to your home. At first, it feels like this is a dream job. You don't have to get up early, you don't have to travel, you don't have distracting co-workers so that you can focus on your job. But soon you start feeling lonely, you start missing your co-workers, your house starts becoming smaller. I've been recruiting people for over 10 years now. 10 years? But you look so young. Of course I do, I started early. So I've been recruiting for over 10 years now and I've placed a lot of people off-site and on remote projects. Remote projects are nothing but projects where you work from home. At times, I worked from home myself. So I think I'm in a good spot to give you some tips on how to work from home. First of all, if your company is giving you the opportunity to work from home, that means they have some level of trust and faith in you. Remote work heavily depends on whether or not your organization trusts that you will work without them seeing you. And if you have such policies that support you, I think you're in a great place to work. Also, as a sharp professional, you don't want to get rusted when they call you back for duty. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to work from home. My tip number 1, orient your family. Make sure that everyone at home, your parents, spouse, kids, anyone who has the key to your house knows that going forward, you're going to work in the house. You will not have time to buy dhania and adrak from the shop. Dhania leke aaja 5 rupees ka. Excuse me, I'm working. Nor will you be able to engage in idle chit chat. Did you know the neighbor's girl ran away? Guys, please. This will consume a lot of your time, and what this means is you need to ensure that you tell them your general login and logout hours and give them a soft nudge whenever you have a client meeting or you're going to go on a video or an audio call with your bosses or your colleagues. You don't want your cousin walking into your room wearing pajamas, right? Or do you? Tip number 2, designate a workspace. Well, I'm not talking about having a specific area for office only, but I'm talking about a space that mentally prepares you to get your work mode on. Remember that you don't have to mix up the place where you end up relaxing. The point of having 2 different spaces is to be mindful of the fact that you don't mix both of them. So this place should be different than the place that you would be relaxing at the end of the day. You don't want to associate your relaxing space with the place that you work. Tip number 3, plan your day. When you're in office, you do plan your day, right? Your first half meetings, your second half conferences, etc. You gotta do the same thing here as well. Just make a to-do list wherein you would write down everything that you want to complete by the end of the day and make sure that by the end of the day you are actually following up and checking if you have completed those tasks or not. Well, it will take some time for you to get into your groove working in a new environment, but I know you'll do it. You're a rock star. Try to start your day at the same time that you would do in an office. Schedule breaks like you would do in your office and also try to finish on time. Tip number 4, show your face. Whenever possible, try and get on a video call rather than an audio or a text message or an email. This helps avoid loneliness and increase your social interactions, at least to the minimal extent that you don't have to be in person. Communications need not go through text messages or emails. Pick up the phone, download some apps, or if there's any app that your organization uses for meetings like Zoom or WebEx, then go ahead and talk to each other, look at each other, have daily or weekly huddles where your entire team comes together and talks, guys. This will help a lot and this will help avoid loneliness when you're working at home. Tip number 5, take a break. When we're in office, we usually take many breaks. Coffee breaks, lunch walks, talking to someone at the water cooler. There is a psychological stigma that if you're working from home, then you're not working, because of which we tend to not take breaks, which is completely wrong, guys. Please take breaks, even if it means going out for a short walk, take out the garbage, take your dog out for a walk, and look at the sunshine for once in a while, because it's very important to take breaks while you're working from home. This will not only increase your productivity, it will make you more efficient. And having breaks when you're working, I don't really have to tell you why it's called break. It's called break because it's a stop in a continuous flow, right? So you need to have stops, you need to have breaks, and you need to rejuvenate so that you are more productive. Now, while you're at it, don't go and don't go and attack the laundry or do your dishes. That's not taking a break, because you're going to invest energy and effort in that, and when you come back, you don't want to be tired, right? So keep separate time for your house chores and keep separate time for your work time. Working from home can also be fun. You can open your mobile or laptop, search for Eric Sequeira on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.